Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality, and today is the second video in my summer junk journal swap with my friend Crystal over at Happy2Plan. Her links will be down below. Last time I opened up the box that she sent me a lot of amazing, really awesome items to make a complete junk journal. And so I wanted to pull some of those items today or show you what I'm going to use, and I'm going to get started on my journal. So she had sent me this A Day at Seashore little golden book. This is the cutest book ever. I have found a few of these and made a couple of journals before using this, so I'll be using that. I'm going to use these fabrics on the cover and maybe throughout the book somehow. And then I pulled some of the scrapbook paper. She sent me so many, so it was hard to decide, but I picked these that I'm going to use. So they all kind of go together. This one was a little bit different, but I liked the blue and how it went with the cover. There's that one, and then this one that has the waves on it, the navy. And then there are some embellishments, stickers, and cut aparts here. So I'll be using those. And then this one as well has all the different cut aparts and the borders. So I'll use those. And then as far as the book pages go and extras, here is a Hallmark little like a thank you card or a note card. So that is really pretty. I love the pearl on the front. And then there are some recipe pages and another little vintage page. Another recipe, vintage cookbook pages, the Scrabble playing card. More vintage pages. So yeah, I'm going to use all of these throughout the book, even these little mini papers, little memo papers. There's a yellow little sack and a napkin. And then I'm going to use the envelope that note card came with. Some ledger paper, music paper, another ledger, this Sears catalog page, another vintage book page, some lined paper, and then the last couple items here are two of the pages from the calendar that she sent. So yeah, I think all of these are going to be really awesome. The first thing that I'm going to do is take apart my book, and then I'll get into starting the pages. So I'll go ahead and show you that. Now I have made several, or probably 2 series now where I'm making a little golden book, so you'll get to see that again. All right, let's put these over here. Have my book ready to go. Now this one's a fairly new version of this book, so most of the time the spines are really loose because it's an older book, but this one is not, so I'm going to have to make a little cut right there. So I just have this like box knife and a ruler. I don't want to cut this, I just want to cut it lightly because I don't want to go all the way through to the pages and risk the pages getting cut. Now if you want to, you can try and save this piece here, but since I'm adding a spine to this, I'm gonna leave it like that. I could like add some stuff in here to make this wide, but let me look at the pages first to see. I think I'll be able, yeah, the wording doesn't go all the way to the edge, so I will be able to trim off a little bit on the pages. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just cutting real lightly because I don't want to ruin the pages underneath. Still haven't gone through. Alright, so I have that part. I'll trim that with my scissors. And then I'll go ahead and, I don't think I made it. Yeah, I didn't cut the pages, which is good. I'll go ahead and trim the back. If you make little golden books, do you keep the gold spine part on it, or do you cut yours like this? I know a lot of people do it differently. All right, and I'll trim that. I can go ahead and now I'll do that with my scissors. I don't want to cut my table here. All right, now I'm going to just kind of ease this apart. I think there's two staples in the little golden books, at least in most of them. And if you can pull this part away from the cardboard piece, you can access the staple, or if you can get this apart like what I'm doing now. I'm going to see if I can get to the staple. Yeah, here it is. So just easing the staple ends up. Then I can take this off like that. Now I will be using every bit of this book, so you can think of this as an upcycle. I'm not throwing any of it away, besides this part. Okay, I'm going to get the... I'm going to use the knife going away from me so I don't cut myself here. Kind of ease it under there. All right, let's see, turn it that way. I probably should be using little pliers, I know. All right, got that off. Okay, got that off. So, little golden books have two signatures, and they each have three attached pages with a spine. So then they fit together like that. So I keep the pages in order. I'm going to make my book 2 signatures. So these will go in the first signature, these will go in the last signature. And what I do is I pull them apart like this. And this one will go in first, but you'll see it when I go to lay out all my pages. That'll be in order like that. And then pull this apart like this. And that'll be like that. Okay, now just going to trim off this excess part here. A little bit to cut off at for the front cover. That's good enough. Okay, so this is 6 inches. So that's what I want to make my pages. So I'm going to go ahead. It's 6 by 8. Well, a little bit less than 8. So I'm 8 and 7/8 is the height of the book, and then 6 inches wide. So that's what I'll be doing. I might go 5 and 7/8 just to make it a little bit, you know, but I do add a lot on the sides of my book, like embellishments and things. And I'm going to go ahead and take these and cut them. I'm going to cut them to 6. Now, if you didn't want to do this and you wanted to maybe cut a little bit off here or a little bit on both sides, then you'd have to sew or attach these pages together. Or you could leave that gold part and pull it apart and add some reinforcements and things like that. I've done that before. Or these you can fold in, but I just like it clean like this. And it really doesn't take away that much from your pages. So yeah, it's, you know, as long as the words are all in there, we're all good. At least my opinion and my thoughts. So you can do it however you want to. Okay, these pages are ready. Now we're just going to go through all of the pages that I gathered for this book and go through them all and make them the height and the width that I want them to be. If they're a little bit smaller or a little bit shorter, I'm perfectly fine with that. I like having my pages all different sizes and all different heights and widths and everything. So I think that makes the book more interesting. So I'll do, you know what, I'll make them, try and make most of them the same size, but depending on what the item is, it might be a little bit different. So, alrighty, let's go ahead and get started with cutting all of the pages down. All right, I got all my pages cut down and layered. I decided a lot of times I do 3 signatures, and I had made a 3rd signature cover because I usually use my scrapbook paper as my signature cover. And so then I was putting it all together and realized that I'm only doing 2 signatures on this book. So I have this that I can use on a different, I may use these in here somewhere, but just not on this, and I'll use this on a different book. So that's ready to go. But I decided to use these 2 because I think they look the best here. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. So now I'm going to put my pages in the order that I want them to be in the signature. So I'm going to start with my first scrapbook paper cover, my first signature cover. Then I'll add in one of the book pages. And then I like to just layer all the different, like alternate the different kinds. So I'm going to go with a simple item, and then maybe an extra like the napkin. Now I will use my sewing machine and sew this napkin together so it shows on all sides. And then go in with another, well, let's see, I'll do a wider page. I have this one. And then I have these. Something I do need to add in here are a couple tea stained or color stained papers, which I need to do yet. I haven't done that. But anyway, I'll layer these together and then work on that at a later time. Stick that in there. Then I'll stick my note card. I'm going to put that one in the center. Alright, so that's, oh wait, you know what? I forgot I need to add these 2 in there, so let's see. I'll put one page here. And then another one here. I just need to get some plain lined paper to add in here and some dyed scrapbook paper, or not, just some dyed copy paper in here. So there's that one. And then let's work on the second signature. Plain paper. That. I think I'm going to sew this on the side of a paper. Probably on this piece. So I'm just going to go ahead and stick a paper clip there. So then it opens up. I can decorate this part. And let's see, got this. Need to add this in here. Put this in this spot. So there's really, besides just alternating types of papers, there's not like a set thing, you know. It's just however you think it will look the best. Put that in there. This will look good here. Put a little, I am going to cover this up with something, scrapbook paper or something, because it's upside down. I love this side, but for some reason it's upside down on that side. I'm not sure why. And then this music sheet will go here. Okay, so I have my second signature there. Now I just need to grab my embellishments, like my trims and things, and attach those, and I'll be ready to go to the sewing machine. And that is what we're going to start off working next time. Actually, I will do the cover after I get the things attached here. All right, I'm going to stick these off to the side here for a second while I cut all of my embellishment pieces. I have these 3 rickrack and this blue trim, so I'm going to cut 1 of each and then put 2 in each signature. So I'll just do a rough measure here. This I think would look really nice on the cover too. I love that braided trim. Okay, save that for the cover. Let's see where this starts here. There it is. Okay. In the comments, leave down below what it is you are working on right now. I'm working on this, and I just finished up a bunch of my back to school journals. So I have, I think, 3 of my larger little golden books. Well, 2 are little golden books, and 1 is a vintage pattern book. So if you want to check those out, they're in my Etsy shop right now. I also have several little mini Crayola box junk journals that I made. So those are complete, and after this I'm going to start on a Halloween book and a fall book, which I'm excited about. Okay, so now, we have this little trim, and that will go on one of the pages, and plus a little extra. So I'm going to divide this and this, and then I think that will go in the back one because I want to use some of the fabric. So this I think will be going on the back, and then probably a combination of these for the spine. So I always like to include some of my back fabric as a ruffle on the on the first signature. So I'm going to cut a strip of this. I don't know if this will rip or not. I always like to rip it, but oh yeah, it's cool. So that will go on the front, or the first signature. I think after I get this done, that will be the end of this video because this is getting really long, and I apologize for that. Thank you for sticking around the whole time. Then next time we will make the cover and put the pages in. I will do all my sewing, which is why I have all of this attached with paper clips. I'm going to sew it on my sewing machine. I will do that off camera and then come back and have it all ready to go. So I really love this trim, so I'm going to put a piece of that in one of the... I want to save some of this for the tassel, so I'll just use it in one. So let's see, I have 3 here, 3 here. I'll put that one in that pile. And then I have this piece, so that'll go here. Let's see, what else do I have here? Okay, I have this. That might just be in my, I'll use that in my tassel. So that, the tassel is also I'll be working on. Oh, I have, okay, I have these 2 items, so that's good. I'll put the pom-pom trim in the first signature, and then this lace will go in the second signature. Okay. There we go. And there's a little bit extra for something else, for another book. All right. I think all my other embellishments in there will be used for a tassel. Oh, I do have this though. And then I have this. Do I need this much? I don't think I'm going to use this piece. I do like this though. I think this will look nice in here somewhere. So I think I need something else though if I add this. Or maybe I can use both of them. Each one can have that. Yeah, there's enough. I'll just divide this, and each signature will have a white eyelet lace. Okay, there we go. All right. Now we are going to start with the first signature and add in, just kind of paper clip in here. So this will be on the front of the cover. And then I think on this one I'll add the pom-pom trim. Oh, there's a lot on here, so let me cut this. Oh, that's got, oh darn it. The pom-pom is missing there. Oh, it's missing on a couple of them. That's a bummer. I think I have some red pom-pom trim. But anyway, I'll leave this for now. See, I'll find some of my other red pom-pom trim and use that, but at least I have it as a place marker. All right, let's see. Then my third, maybe towards the back, I'll add the white. Eyelet lace. Maybe here. Okay, now I need to add in all the rickrack and stuff. So, let's see. Maybe here I can add this. And what else here? Maybe the blue. Does it go that way or does it go, it goes that way? Okay. The blue there. And one more. I'll do the red here. That will go nicely with the red canopy there. All right, that one's done. Move on to the other one, the second signature. Let's see. I will do, since this is kind of wide, I'm going to put that towards the end. And I'll go in with this first. And then, let's see, here. I'll add the white eyelet lace. See, I'll add the cream crochet lace here. And then towards the back, let's see, I'll add this, well, I want to be able to see it, so where should I add that? But I don't want to cover up those guys. If this is, I will stick this in here, and then when I add one of my other lined or dyed papers, that will go there. So we'll just make that temporary. But while I'm here, I'm going to add some of my rickrack along here. So maybe the blue. And let's find a place for this yellow. Towards the front, maybe. I think I can just sew it down that would look good. Instead of on the end. Change it up a bit. All right. Okay, guys, that will do it for me today. Come back next time. We will finish up the cover, make the tassel, and sew in our signatures. That'll be finishing up the book. If you want to check out Crystal's channel, she will also be doing a process video. I'm not sure how many she's doing. I'm definitely going to do 2 processes and then a flip through. So her links will be down below. You can also check out both of our unboxings on this, because we sent each other boxes like I said at the beginning and opened them up. So if you want to see her reaction to what I sent her and see the things that I sent to her, then go ahead and check out her channel. I'll have her video and her channel link down below. Follow me over on Instagram. I've been doing lots of little sneak peeks of things. I have a giveaway going on, and it will end actually tomorrow by the time this video goes out on the 29th for one of my little mini crayon box junk journals. So be sure to check that out. The main post is over on Instagram, and then you can get extra chances by tagging your friends there, by subscribing, following me on Instagram and following my Facebook page, which is Creative Crafticality. So all the links will be down below for that. So yeah, go. Thank you for watching this video through its entirety. I know this has been a bit long, but if you stuck around, thank you. Give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality. Bye. God bless.